Hi, I'm Nola. Today I feel led to deliver a message for you from Spirit. So while I channel this message, I welcome you into my safe space. Oh, my dear child, my heart aches and swells for you at the same time. You have carried so much, more than most people could ever understand, and yet here you are, still standing, but barely, yet still giving, still showing up for others, still trying to make sense of your own path. You don't have to justify or explain your pain to me. I see you. I honor every part of you, every wound, every triumph, and every quiet moment where you held yourself together when no one else did. You just barely held yourself together. The wounds of not being seen, of not being enough, and being left behind are some of the hardest wounds to heal. Because when the very people who should have been there for you, who should have lifted you up, did not show up, it sends a message to your soul. Maybe I don't matter. Precious one, you do matter. You always have. Your father's alcoholism, your mother's codependency, your children's distance, the lack of gratitude from those you helped, none of that is a reflection of your worth. It is a reflection of their own wounds, their own limitations. And I know that doesn't take away the hurt, but I need you to hear this. You have never been the problem. You have always, always been enough. You deserved to be celebrated then and now, and I will celebrate you for your resilience, for your generosity, for the way you loved people even when it wasn't returned, for the way you keep going even when your spirit is weary. Your depression, it is not a weakness, it's an honest response to your life's journey. You don't spiral because you are weak. You spiral because you have been trying and you've been carrying grief that was never fully acknowledged. And when we carry so much without a place to set it down, the weight eventually catches up with us. But here's the beautiful thing. You are not lost in that darkness. You always know what causes your grief, your pain, and your depression. That means that you are aware. You are still in control of your healing, even when it doesn't feel like it. Let's acknowledge what you have survived. Growing up in a home where you were never enough, carrying the burden of others without recognition, pouring into children, into people, into communities, only to be left standing alone. Losing friends, relatives, and people you love dearly, and being left with an empty space that nothing can fill. And yet here you are. You are here. You're not bitter, not hardened, but still willing to give, still willing to grow, still willing to trust Spirit. The next chapter, dear one, is about you, not your children, not those you've helped, but you and only you. For once, this is not about taking care of everyone else. It's about stepping into who you were always meant to be, without guilt, without explanation, without apology. Yes, the past will whisper. Yes, the old wounds will try to pull you back. All of that will try to resurface, but this time you're walking forward anyway. And I promise you this, the people who need you, who truly see you, who honor you, they will come. You are not meant to walk this path alone. And I am here, always, no matter how many times the darkness creeps in. I will remind you of your light. Thus says Spirit. You were never not enough. You were simply too much beauty for small-hearted people to recognize. Now it's time to shine for those who can help, starting with you. I trust that this message is for you today. I trust that it's come as a timely reminder and an answer to your prayers, no matter how silently you have whispered. Spirit wants you to know, and Spirit needs you to know just how precious and how valuable you are. And more than that, I believe that your call to action today, hear this, is to start taking care of you. No, you're not selfish. It's about time that you learned how to say no and to start saying yes to yourself. How about that walk on the beach, right? How about that cup of coffee for yourself? How about getting your hair done without worrying about helping someone that doesn't have? Believe me, they will find it. Spirit will provide. So, dear one, please listen to what Spirit has delivered to you today and for you today. I hope that this has helped you. I hope you have found some value in this. And if you have, I ask you kindly to consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Until the next time, do take care. Bye for now.